only for the fans. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to call on the first person of Donegal, the Mayor of Donegal County Councillor, Councillor Brendan Byrne, who's going to do the final speech before we finally unveil the Rory sculpture. But just a word before we do that. Moonshine are going to play immediately after the unveiling. They're going to play until about 8:45. This sculpture hopefully will be here for the next 40 years, 60 years, 80 years, 120 years. So please don't feel that you need to rush forward as soon as we've unveiled it to get the photograph. There'll be plenty of opportunities over the weekend when things are a bit quieter up here to get the photograph. So I would just ask you to stay behind the barriers until Moonshine have played and get the photograph at a later time, just in the interest of safety. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, the first person of Donegal County Council, Councillor Brendan Byrne. Thank you.
Mayor of Ballyshannon, Councillor Dolan, Lord Mayor of Cork, Darragh Murphy, Mayor of Ballydore, Councillor Sean McAniff, my fellow councillors, both county and town, and members of the Gallagher family, and ladies and gentlemen. I'm delighted as County Mayor to be here along with the Lord Mayor of Cork for the official unveiling of the Rory Gallagher statue. Firstly, I take this opportunity to welcome members of the Gallagher family back to Ballyshannon, and indeed to welcome the Mayor here to my county of Donegal. Today, we as a county, and more importantly as a people of Ballyshannon, commemorated a native born here in Ballyshannon, and in conjunction with Cork, the county subsequently adopted as home. We pay tribute to a music legend, a cultural icon, and a truly gifted Irishman. I wish to acknowledge and commend the artist, David Annan, for his excellent piece of sculpture. Equally, I wish to pay tribute to the Council's Public Arts section under Terry Duffy and Declan Sheehan, the Community and Enterprise section of Donegal County Council, and important, I would like to pay tribute also to the local councillors, namely Councillor Barry O'Neill and Councillor Sean McAniff, who played their part, and combined all these have paid their part to make sure that this event happens here today. An artwork or a sculpture can easily become an icon by which a town can be identified and recognised both nationally and internationally. And in the future, I hope that the Rory Gallagher sculpture here will be forever a signal identified with the town of Ballyshannon. Socially, this sculpture of a Donegal champion of arts can become a beacon, inspiring the ambitions of young people here in Ballyshannon and in the county to believe that through hard work and dedication they can follow his path. Rory, through his hard work and commitment of developing his wonderful musical skills, was able to become an international star. And I'm sure that there's talent and commitment among the young people in this town today, which will be the seeds of the stars of the future, and it will trigger the talents of the young to be the stars of tomorrow. Finally, again, to publicly acknowledge Mayor of Cork, Councillor Darragh Murphy, who has travelled all the way from Cork to be with us here today. By being here, you've added dignity to the ceremony. Thank you, Councillor Murphy. Important also to acknowledge the Gallagher family who are here, who have travelled from far and wide to be here to commemorate their brother and their son. So thank the Gallagher family. I would also, and it is important to note, the Rory Gallagher Festival Committee. I know Councillor O'Neill mentioned them earlier. I would like to thank them for keeping the spirit of Rory Gallagher very much alive here in Ballyshannon, and keeping the Ballyshannon link alive for the past 9 years of which the festival has been running. So in conclusion, I'd like to thank the huge crowd that has turned out here tonight. It is a testament of the high esteem that Rory Gallagher is still held in by all, right throughout the generations. So there's nothing left to do but to unveil the statue